Hello, 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 and welcome to Twin Moons. If you are not new to this channel, then welcome back. This is going to be a general love reading for Pisces for the week of January 19th to January 25th. I'm sorry, my cards are older because they have been used, okay? They have history, all right? You see, it's a little ratted and tatted, but they work just like the other ones. It's just sometimes it's a little hard to shuffle every now and then. But anyway, I'm sorry. I hope this reading resonates with you. It will not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, please comment down below because we like to get good feedback. And if you would like to get a personal reading after watching this one, all of our contact information is in the description box. Once again, that is down below. So let's go ahead and get this reading shapopping. Universe, this is a reading for Pisces for the week of January 19th. The week of January 19th to the 25th. I'm coming to you asking for a clear and honest reading. I ask that you please receive the answers that I need. Again, please receive the answers that I need. One more time. Please receive the answers that I need. Alright. What does the Pisces need to know? Okay, cards already fell out. I'm not feeling that. I'm just going to let it come back out. If it's meant to be, it'll come out again. What does the Pisces need to know? What should they expect? January 19th to the 25th. Whoa, okay, Pisces. Whoever this is, you got big energy. I mean, you're trying to take the whole deck. Alright, we're starting off with a judgment. So there's a decision that has to be made clearly. The Seven of Wands, there's a battle back and forth. Okay. Alright, let's see what's happening here, Pisces. What's going on? Okay, two cards fell out. Three of Wands. Oh, what's something? And then the King of Pentacles. Let me take some time to read this real quick. Judgment. Alright. Okay. So far from this first row, what I'm getting from this is that this Pisces may be in a situation where they feel like they don't have control. And you're feeling like you might have to either leave this person or speak up so that you can gain a level of equality within this relationship or dignity, because I'm sensing that you're kind of being overpowered. So there's a decision that clearly that has to be made because the Judgment card was the first card to come out. And then we have this Seven of Wands, and it's like this back and forth energy. And I think that this is you going back and forth, like, do I want to say this or do I not? Should I speak up? Because if I do speak up, there could be a war. You know what I mean? You're afraid of what may happen. You're afraid of what the effect that conversation is going to have. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's either you need to relinquish power or you need to gain power. And I'm trying to figure out which one that is. Because then you got this Nine of Pentacles. So somebody is the leader in this situation. And then there's a follower. It's not like this relationship isn't something that's like an equal type of thing where it's like both of you guys make decisions and both of you guys are equal counterparts. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like somebody is a dictator. I didn't want to say those words, but I'm sensing a dictator in this situation. Too many cards. What's going on with the fuck? Damn. Nine of Wands. Aces. Yep. I'm feeling like you may be the one who isn't speaking up, and your partner may be a bit much. You know, I don't want to say anything that is offensive. And they have this type of energy because maybe they have money, and maybe that's why they're big headed, and maybe you don't have as much money as your partner do. But whatever it is, your partner lets you know that you are less than, and that's not good. That's never good. And but then you have this Nine of Wands, and it's like, you know, and that's what's funny is that it's right up under this Seven of Wands if you going back and forth in your mind. But once you make that decision, which is the right decision for you to make, which you know what decision you're supposed to make. You got this Three of Wands right here in order to gain your power back. You know what you're supposed to do, and leaving that behind, because whoever the person that you may leave behind, this, or not even necessary that you leave them behind, or have a conversation so that they understand that they have to treat you with respect, then you are going to step into this energy. It's either, but I don't even feel like that's the case. I honestly feel like this represents the other party, and I feel like they may hold something over you. I'm not even about to say what I was going to say at first, because I'm not even resonating with that. This is what I'm resonating with. But basically, with this Nine of Wands under it, once you make that decision that you know you have to make, the worst will be over. Like, it's not gonna, it's going to be some sort of friction. Like, that's just what's gonna have to happen. And you may be someone who's not necessarily fond of conflict, because I know Pisces are emotional, so it may be something that may take a toll on you, but at the end of the day, it has to happen. And once that happens, the worst will be over. You no longer have to worry about the situation. But when you come in, okay, the Ace of Swords is right up under this Three of Wands. When you come in, I mean, you better come in knowing exactly what you need to say. Do not be afraid to speak your mind. You have to tell your truth, and not worry about how that other person necessarily is going to feel in this situation. This is a moment where you kind of have to be selfish. And, you know, as a water sign, sometimes that's a little hard to think like that. But this is a moment where you got to protect your own feelings, and you have to say everything that you need to say. Get it off your chest. Do not be afraid, okay? You need to make sure you have that moment. Wow. This is too many. I'm not even going to try that. I'm not. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. Okay, alright. The Fool. This is who you've been playing. You've been playing a fool for this person for a while. You've been playing a fool. But now, that's over with. It's time for you to stop that. Alright. Yep, it's a Lover. Queen of Wands, Lovers. And it's right up under the decision making. The wands are all aligned. You can't make this shit up. This is, so I'm feeling feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be a girl, like for a female, but I'm feeling the divine feminine energy here. And I was thinking that as well once I saw this King of Pentacles. Like, I honestly felt like that was like the divine masculine. But this divine feminine energy that's coming, I think that this reading is for you. And you have to step into this Queen of Wands energy, okay? You got to sit on your throne and be confident, all right? When you make your decision, you got to know exactly what you're going to say. You got to know and be confident in your answer and your decision. You cannot go in there feeling a little insecure, or, you know, still kind of teeter-tottering on your decision and going back and forth in your mind and being unsure of yourself. You can't do that, because that's not what she do. She make moves. And if you're going to be the Queen of Wands and stepping into this energy, you got to be ready to make a move. You see her? Look at her. She's sitting on her throne with her lion at her feet. Like, come on now. And that's how I know that this is for relationships. It's like the Lovers. And then it's like, honestly, like, this is all telling a story. It's like the decision that you got to make for this man that you've been a fool for. And you kind of going back and forth in your head. But once you make that decision, the worst will be over, because you're going to be confident and you know what you got to come and say. Like, even if you got to prepare that shit. And it's like you got to make a decision. But once you come in, you got to be willing to chop whoever that is up. Like, I'm not telling you to go in there and be hurtful. But what I'm saying is you got to be willing to communicate strongly and effectively, because this is a lover. This is a lover, so it's not easy when you're going in and you're telling somebody that you love about themselves. That's not easy at all, but it has to be done. What else does the Pisces need to know? Okay. All right. So these 3 cards came out. This 4 of Pentacles. I think this is telling you that it's okay for you to think about yourself right now. It's okay for you to kind of hold on and be a little bit selfish. Don't be afraid to care about your own feelings. And once you do this, he may come up and he's probably like, but no, baby, I love you. Woo, 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 woo. And you know, like now all of a sudden you're trying to offer that love that I've been begging you for. But you know, I'm not necessarily telling you to leave this person, because maybe all you do need to do is have a talk. But all I know is that once you do this, change. You got the Tower card. So that means change is coming. As soon as you make this decision and you put that out there on the table, you're going to get the change that you're looking for. And I have nothing else to say, because that just told it all, to be honest with you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, give this video a like from me, and please turn on our notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we make another video. We have weekly readings out every Sunday, and every Wednesday or Friday we have a pick a card. And if this reading related to you, please comment down below. And once again, if you would like a personal reading, our contact information is down below. Now please, I hope you all have a blessed and wonderful day.